Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you were enjoying this 10 things I wish I knew before I started my travel channel series. Now, if you are, I would love to hear from you. Please leave me a comment. If you have any questions, let me know. But moving right along, number 4, ask for help. This is such a difficult one for me as a person and as a business owner, for sure. And it's very easy to think I can do it on my own, and especially when it comes to money, to think I can find it for free. Here's the deal with that. You got to be really careful because there is so much information out there, and weeding through it it takes so much time, and it's hard to know what's right and what's wrong and what you should listen to and what you should watch next, and it gets very, very overwhelming. So a couple things I recommend. 1, tap your inner circle. If you have friends that work in finance, in law, in computer tech, in website development, whatever part of a business may include, write that down. Write that friend down, write their contact down. Don't use them, but just know that there's that resource there if you have a question. So that's my first tip. But also reaching out to other people, asking for help, and at some point, paying for help. Which sounds crazy. Maybe you're not even bringing any money in yet. Maybe you're bringing in very little. But if I can get answers to something in 15 minutes from a business coach, as opposed to spending a week researching 35 ways to do this, that's a week I could have been working at my other job to make money to pay that business coach for those 15 minutes. I mean, at some point, time versus money definitely plays a role. Delegating tasks, especially if you have more than just yourself. You already have people on board for that. But if you don't and you're a solopreneur, there are things like Upwork that can really help. I mean, my business coach suggested, I had a logo already. I love my logo. It was black and white, and I wanted to change the color. And I'm sitting there Googling it, trying to figure it out, asking people. And I thought, oh my gosh, I could spend a week doing this. And I'm not a tech person. I don't know how to do that. She said, get on Upwork. No joke, guys, for $5. This college student had it done in 10 minutes. Oh my goodness. Saved me so much time. So definitely look at those things for website design. There's all sorts of digital nomads now that you can hire as personal assistants. All of that to be said, ask for help. When it gets overwhelming, and it will when you're running a business, or even if you're just running a channel and it starts getting crazy, it's so important to not take it all on yourself and to not beat yourself up. I have a really hard time with this one, and there's so much information out there. It's easy for me to listen to it all and want to do it all. I had a meeting with my business coach, and this poor girl, I think I treated it more like a therapy session because I was breaking down emotionally because I'd been listening to 35 podcasts in a row on business. And in my head, by the end of number 10, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I've done everything wrong for 4 years. Which some of that is true, but we have to be easy on ourselves because we're all learning as we go. So be easy on yourself, ask for help, give yourself a break. And now I want to end on a few resources that have really helped me, that have helped many, many people. Take them or leave them. I love them. And that is Gary Vee, which if you don't know, you should watch everything of his, read every book. He's a genius. He knows everything about business. And he's, pardon my French, a no bullshitter. He just calls it like he sees it, and I've learned a ton from watching him. Marie Forleo, she's a great life and business coach. She's got videos on YouTube, and then they turn those into a podcast, but the YouTube is pretty funny. And then the podcast that I really like that I listen to is Goal Digger by Jenna Kutcher, and I love it because it's broken down by titles that make it very, very simple to understand. So it'll be like 5 steps to Pinterest, 3 steps to Instagram. So you can pick and choose whatever it is you're working on that day. And that being said, just focus on 1 or 2 things that day, because you can listen to a lot of them and get really overwhelmed. That is my tip for today, is to ask for help and look for good resources. So if you guys have any podcasts, YouTube channels, books, any of that, please leave me a comment. I am a lifelong learner and student, and I'm constantly trying to grow in this business, and I love, love, love finding new people and learning new things. So that being said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.